harvest.
Welcome Africa, this is Imane Nouad and here is the latest news from across the continent and the world. The Sultan of Oman, Haytham bin Tariq, concluded a two-day official visit to Algeria, marking a new chapter in Algerian-Omani relations. Both nations agreed to strengthen bilateral cooperation and welcome the creation of a joint investment fund to diversify and expand partnerships across multiple sectors. Algerian Prime Minister Nadir Al-Arbawi is in Freetown, Sierra Leone, representing President Abdelmadjid Tebboune at the 3rd African High-Level Forum on South-South and Triangular Cooperation for Sustainable Development, running from May 7th to May 9th. Citizens in Mali have formally demanded their return to constitutional governance, rejecting further extensions of the transition period and affirming their commitment to democracy and the rule of the law. Gabonese President Brice Oligui Nguema has appointed the first civilian government and vice president after dissolving the military transition body that led the country for 19 months. All flights at Port Sudan Airport have been cancelled following a drone strike targeting the civilian aviation zone. The UN Secretary General expressed deep concern, calling it a dangerous escalation in the country's ongoing conflict. The African Union Commission chief strongly condemned a deadly attack on a Doctors Without Borders facility in Jonglei State, South Sudan, calling it a serious violation of international humanitarian law. At the African Commission on Human and People's Rights, Sahrawi's official Ma'al Lekhal called for an investigation into alleged torture and repression by Moroccan authorities in occupied Western Sahara. Still in the Sahrawi people file, the Sahrawi People's Liberation Army announced intense strikes on 5 Moroccan military positions in the Amagala region, continuing armed resistance in the disputed territory. Rwanda has confirmed it is in early discussions with the United States to receive migrants deported from American soil. The foreign minister noted that this would follow a similar framework to Rwanda's existing deal with the UK. The United Nations launched an urgent appeal to raise $160 million to tackle a worsening humanitarian crisis in northeast Nigeria, driven by insecurity and acute food shortages. The president of the Association of National Olympics Committee of Africa announced a new training program and excellence award for African sports journalists, highlighting the media's key role in promoting sports development across the continent. That's all for now. Thank you for paying attention. Don't go too far and join Sihan Bougazi at the top of the hour on the French Roundup. Keep enjoying Africa FM, the voice of Africa, and a big thank you to the technician behind the board, Mr. Abbasi. And of course, we shouldn't forget the streaming